Hi guys, welcome to It's Just Amy. This is my vlog channel and I'm Amy. Yeah. So today we are going to be doing my New Year's reflection video just to reflect on 2015. It was a very crazy year. It was kind of like all over the place. And yes, so let's get started with question numero uno. Question number 1. What was my by far favorite Instagram picture? My favorite Instagram picture was at Huntington Beach. My face was not in it. I took it with my camera. It came out really nice. It was like right as the sun was setting. I believe it was 4th of July weekend, and it blew Instagram away. I believe I got 62 likes on it. I was amazed at my own talent. And then favorite memory. My favorite memory, all-time favorite memory of 2015 was probably getting to meet, hold, and be with my niece and my nephew. And then I also got to hold my niece and just holding, like, I don't know, something, a person that like was made with, like, I don't know, it's just crazy. Like, I see them and I see my brothers and I love them so much. So 3 things I learned this year. 3 things I learned this year was 1, life is really hard. It's like really hard. Like, ugh. 2, being an adult sucks. Like, it sucks so freaking bad. Like, geez, I just wish I could be like little again and I could just like do nothing all day and just complain about like having to clean and like having to cook and stuff and just be like a little brat, I guess. Yeah, so. And then 3, I learned that no matter what, you got to try to make the best out of everything. Moving on to the next question. What was my favorite adventure this year? My favorite adventure this year was going to Big Bear. I got to see the snow for the first time and it was amazing. It was like there was snow and it was like falling, and then yeah, it was great. And yeah, it was just amazing seeing snow. And then favorite trip. My favorite trip out of 2015 was going to Hawaii. I went to Oahu, Hawaii. I landed in the Honolulu airport. It was amazing. Hawaii is like, I wish I lived there because everyone's just so nice. It's really chill out there, like chill vibes. The beaches are warm, and like I guess you can go on little adventures every day. And yeah, I remember when we got to Hawaii, like we were there and I was with my brother and we just watched like we watched like every show on Netflix, and we went on like a hike and we went to the beach, and it was just great because I loved it, and I got to see my nephew too. And my sister-in-law, I love her too. Okay, so moving on. 3 accomplishments of 2015. 3 accomplishments that I did in 2015. 1, I graduated high school. Thank God. Okay, 2, I grew up, I believe I grew up in a sense, like I matured up a little bit. And then 3, I went to college. I started college and I really liked college. Like, I got to talk about things that matter and not just like, did you see like Nicki Minaj's booty? And it was like, what did I want and got? So I wanted a car so bad, you know, and I got a car. It might have not been the car of my dreams, but it was a great car. I love working on this car. This car is teaching me so much, like just about cars, because I don't know much about cars, and now I'm like starting to learn, like, you know, if your engine is shaking, I mean, like, what's an engine? It's right there. Like, the transmission, it's right there, you know. I started learning more about cars, and then, yeah, I'm just learning, and I like learning new things, and learning about cars is great. So, moving on to the next question. What did I want and didn't get? So this year, 2015, my New Year's resolution was to get a boyfriend, and I did not get a boyfriend. And yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. And next question. Craziest thing you did. I did. Craziest thing I did in 2015. I believe the craziest thing I did in 2015 was probably surf at Waikiki Beach. Like, it was intense. it was so intense. And then like the first time I went out to the surf, I went on a boogie board and I just got like sucked into the ocean basically, and I got lost and I just went too far out. I had no fins, and I was just like boogie boarding basically, like these big waves. The lifeguards actually came out to come like rescue me, and I was like no. I was like, let me get 2 more, and they let me do 2 more sets. And then the first one, it wiped me off my board and ripped the lever thing, the little leash off. It like ripped it apart, and like I literally like, I think I was in pretty deep water. So like I went from being like in really deep water to being on the sea floor and just like wiped in with like the wave when it hits. It's like this whole little tunnel thing that throws you in. And then I was just scared, but it was so great. It was like the greatest, most funnest thing I've done this whole year. But yeah, so I guess that was the craziest thing I did. And then the most romantic thing I did was probably like, you know, some Netflix and alone time. Yeah, I wasn't really romantic this year or had any like romance in my life, but I spoiled myself. Like I bought myself things, you know, I got myself some popcorn, una cobija, my TV, watched some Netflix, you know. But yeah, and that brings us on to what was my favorite movie. My favorite movie out of 2015 was probably The Best of Me, because it was so cute, and then like they fall in love, and then she married somebody else, and then like he went there like spoiler alert, and then he died, and then he gave like the heart to her son, and it was just cute. That was like one of my favorite movies. And then my second favorite movie was 4 Minute Mile, just because it's very motivational. But yeah, favorite book. My favorite book of the year was this one, Take the Stairs. I actually started reading it just a couple days ago, and I like it so much just because this guy is like the guy version of me. He like literally gets me, except that I'm more cuter, of course, but like we just think alike, and I like the way he sees and views things. Yeah. So moving on to the next question, favorite sucky moment. I think my favorite sucky moment of 2015 was not having a car, because like I would literally walk and take the bus everywhere, and I live in Victorville, California. And if you guys don't know where that is, then you guys might not also know that there's nothing up here and everything's really far. So like when I got my car, I really appreciated it and valued it. Probably didn't take care of it like I should have, but something else. So favorite quote. My favorite all-time quote of 2015 was "Don't get trapped by dogma, which is the result of living with other people's thinking," and that is by Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is the man. Like one day I hope to be like the Steve Jobs but girl version. And then moving on, so what was my favorite adventure? My favorite adventure of 2015 was going to Dock Wheeler's Beach with like a whole bunch of the youth from our church, and I went boogie boarding. It was great. It was like a great little convivial, like bonding. I don't know how to say it in English, like a gathering thing. Happiest moment. My happiest moment of 2015 wasn't really just one moment. It was kind of like living in the moment. It's just basically seeing my niece and my nephew grow. It's like so crazy. Like these little things, they formed in like, you know, my in-laws' stomach, and they were like literally like this big, and then they just grew and grew and grew, and then they popped into the world, and they're so much like their tia. You know, they're cute like me, everything like me. And then just watching them grow, laugh, scream, run, jump, kick, just their expressions, just seeing them, I'm happy just seeing them happy. And I guess that's what motivates me to keep going in life, because I want them to be able to, when they get older, be like, wow, my tia, she is amazing. Like my tia, she's amazing. But yeah, and I just plan to be the best tia in the world one day, and then maybe if I ever find somebody, be a great mother, and it'll be great. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you haven't seen my older video, vlog number 1, I posted it last night. It's very awkward, and you see a lot of cuts. Like when I edit it, it was my first video. I'm proud of it just because it's my first video. But yeah, you guys should really check it out. It's very it's just very cool, I guess. So check out my first video, like, comment, subscribe, and just be my friend. I love you guys so much, but it's time for you guys to leave. If you guys have any feedback, any comments, please just comment right below. Just nothing rude, okay? Don't be rude.
You tie your words around my neck and now it's getting tighter, and we go at it like a demon.